What's up, jabroni? Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Psych, episode number 11. He loves me not, and it was like he's dead or something. Last episode was a pretty good episode. I enjoyed it. As always, if you like what I do here, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you head over to Patreon, Psych is a $1 series over there, so you can get essentially a bunch of episodes of Psych over there. Like, it's full, uncut, unedited reactions, but also you get episodes extra early for $1. It's like the $1 tier show where episodes are just super ahead and you can go hang out and watch the show over there. Highly recommend doing that if you are a Psych fan. If you don't want to do it, don't worry. The episodes will come here when they come here. There's no real set schedule for YouTube. There is. I don't keep it because I'm bad with it. But just, it'll come. It'll show up. Don't worry. It'll show up eventually. But hopefully you guys enjoy this this show, and we kind of go from there. But I was saying last episode was the like space episode where we kind of had to figure out the whole thing about who killed the person at the, I want to say museum, but it's not a museum. It's like the space place where you can look through telescopes and stuff. I'm trying to blank on what that was. But yeah, let's man, I wasted too much time. I like Psych. It's fun. Let's get into it. Here we go. Rambled on for a bit there. Lost my train of thought.
Elizabeth.
You got a fight with a girl?
Well, it wasn't really a fight. She just punched me.
Wait a second.
She likes you.
What was she doing while you were eating your tater tots?
I don't know. She was talking about something. No, my tater tots.
You damn.
My first what?
Look,
She liked you?
obviously, this
You didn't pay
Elizabeth girl
attention?
likes you. That's why she invites you over to sit next to her.
Lord, everybody loves you. Hey, Spencer. Lassie face.
Lassie face? What
Got
the
the
heck?
perfect case for you guys.
Why are you naked, bro?
This is our case. She's naked. We gotta work the room. Work from the outside. You're gonna work it from in here. Now shut the door.
Why are you naked, bro? What's going on here? Oh, shit. What happened to your feet, bro?
I'll cover up with the towel.
Oh, good lord.
Butt of jokes at the water cooler and says,
I
how
don't
can I
want
make this
that.
work for myself?
It's really itchy out here.
Nice,
When you
Gus.
get your master's degree in criminology
On his buttocks, okay? That screams the Insti-Tan process, and this is the only place that does that.
Right.
Plus, they both live within a mile and a half from this joint.
I'm here for a tanning appointment.
Oh, what the hell? That's...
For yourself?
Yes, for the Insta-Tan process.
I don't understand.
At least he's being
I
honest.
can't.
Your daddy?
Dad?
He's
Dad,
like,
what are you doing here?
oh no, he's white.
Well, this guy's never seen the inside of a tanning salon.
I don't think he ever saw the sun.
You've got 24 hours. Call me with something.
Like
Grab a
he's,
seat,
I didn't mean
son.
like he's a
That's
white
like
person. I mean like he's just white as like no tan.
For all these copycats.
They're all different symbols, though.
Dude.
Wait, were they all the same?
Home of the world famous Blarney
First one looked like a heart.
Hello, Marvin.
Let me get this straight. There is a dead body and a murderer loose in our city, and you want the Santa Barbara Police Department to pay for you to go on dates?
Called? Going Deutsch?
Going Deutsch. It's...
Go Deutsch.
I mean, it's part of the case. Wait, that was hair in the cobweb? Interesting. His like noises and his facial expressions of like, oh my god, I can't believe what's happening. This episode's fun.
performance tire manufactured after
So out there and
2002.
weird.
For a woman, not the time. I'm not taking fashion tips from you.
You need to show some chest hair. Chase, dig the sternum bush. Jules, come on, let's go Simon Cowell. You got the salt and pepper, man. It's nice.
I'm not taking off my tie.
Just,
What?
Huh?
Huh?
is that what you have in your closet? A lot
They're-
of high heel shoes.
It'd be so weird.
A foot fetish?
They're being so weird. Maybe they. He's like, Lassie, come on. He's like, shit. This is awesome. Come on, y'all can't talk about anything.
Tell her she looks pretty.
Yeah, no can do.
is awesome. This episode's fun.
Please score
All
your
right.
cards and check
Somebody
up
we
front of the
saw
bar, and we
is the
will also
killer.
tag-
It's probably her. Green guy with the hat. Yeah, she's excited. Give her the sweetness. It's awesome.
Dating first.
He's gonna ruin it again. No, wait, wow, he didn't mess with her. Oh, wow. She's already here. Why is it weird that he took a bath?
Oh, do you crack safe?
He's like,
Whatever, Sean.
who are you?
My father.
I like this episode a lot. This looks fun. Oh, up on the shirt. Come on. Why are you? What the hell, lady? Come on. Come date.
No, what am I supposed to do? I know, it's a tough one. It's a real thinker. I got it. Draw yourself another bath.
I bet Lassie's in the middle of the field.
Have a seat.
Oh, he solved it already.
Well, I'm actually.
He said
kind
a
of
decent
adventurous.
twist.
You know, I was caught in an avalanche once. In order to
Yeah,
survive,
I've seen
I
that guy
drank my
before.
own urine and I ate 3 of my toes, which
The
is you know,
fuck?
maybe why.
Oh, it's her.
So navy blue's your favorite?
Why
color?
her?
Mine's green.
Interesting.
You know, you seem European. You sure you don't have family history there?
Did not think it'd be her.
The worst of it is that you two stole a very valuable seat that belonged to a single person.
Ooh.
A single person who believes in the power of love.
Damn, I wonder if I went back, you could see the tan line before. They didn't harp on it, but I wonder if it was.
Wow, that's speed dating first.
Jules, I was just messing around. I copied your card over your shoulder, like verbatim. Well, you thought maybe I
He
stole
lying.
my own pajamas? That's
Right, okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
He's lying.
All right.
They didn't
I'll see you at
match.
work.
That's how we do it. Work style.
I'll see you at work.
See ya.
I hope they get a lot more stuff to do together. Like, I love him and Gus, but I want her to.
Where's she
get-
going?
You know what? I think I undersold the fajitas.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was episode number 11. I gotta say, I like this episode a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think it's probably my favorite episode of the season so far. I'm trying to think. Probably my favorite episode of the season, though. I'm going pretty high on this one. Maybe I shouldn't go that high, but I'm giving it about a 9, maybe a high 8, low 9. I just thought everything was fun. Everything from Gus and Sean's chemistry, not introducing, what's Maggie Lawson's character, Jules, Jules and Sean, and then the dad, and then the weirdness from the dating, and then the Lassiter stuff. I thought a lot of stuff was just funny, and it worked, and it made me chuckle. So I was really into it. So let's kind of go through it a little bit and kind of see what we got here. So the beginning was an interesting little flashback. It didn't truly make sense for the episode. I mean, kind of did. I mean, the question, I guess, he was like, you never, like, he got punched because he wasn't listening to the girl, and then that's like, you gotta listen to them and don't ask them the way to the thing. But that didn't really come into play, and it only came into play literally at the beginning. Then we got a case that was kind of stupid. Then we got the naked guy, which then he did the whole throwing himself at the window thing, and then Gus is like, no, and then the entire conversation here was super funny, made me chuckle the entire way. Let's see. Then we go into the field, there's another guy, and then Gus is like, believes in aliens, so it kind of added to him as a character where you're like, Gus believes in aliens, okay. And he believes people get abducted, okay. That's Gus. Yeah, then we got to the tanning salon, and I thought it was gonna be something weird at the tanning salon, but nope. I mean, there was something weird, but not what I thought. Turns out it was Daddy. His dad comes out of the thing, and yeah. And throughout the episode, he slowly he sees his dad as like this macho tough man, and then he's slowly seeing him like, wait, you take bubble baths, you tan, you wear these low. He's just like having all these like things about his father. So I thought it was really, really fun. The one thing I'll say that I felt as a knock on the episode is the person that died just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of like fell flat, really. Like the third person died, and then that's it. They didn't really harp on it until the end when they're like, oh, he didn't wake up. So they overdosed him, I guess. But they didn't really like harp on it the way I thought they would have. Literally, it's literally from the moment we find out he's dead, it's like what, a minute till it's already over. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to see the thing about the heart here with the big guy. He looks at his thing, right? But that's a heart. This is what I don't get. That's a heart. But then this guy, it's a 4-leaf clover. Why was that like that doesn't make any sense, right? To me, it's a different stamp. So I don't know, unless it's a different stamp for a different event, but I don't think so. I think the restaurant's theme was leprechauns. The weird guy with the cuckoo clocks, and then him saying about were you late for this date and wanting to go on a date, and then his little pattern, like Sean's memory is so good, right? He was able to draw the pattern of the tire. Perfect. That's crazy. Then once the date starts, I thought it was interesting. I thought it was fun. Oh yeah, I wanted to see. Could you see her ring here? Maybe you could see her ring. I want to see this. Can you see her tan ring here? I don't know. If you can't. But yeah, like I never would have thought it would have been her and I thought that was a really cool like misdirect because she was so centered, like she was so into the mix of like meeting all these different people and she was in the mix. That's good. But then you see in the background her husband. I don't know. It was like I thought it was a really, really cool way to do it. No, they never really show her hand. Yeah, like it was just kind of like in a montage of meeting people. So, and actually, when did Gus meet? Did Gus never met the one girl that he matched with. Oh, yeah, and then these two together. We got to see like actual chemistry between them and like an actual possible, like before it's always been him flirting with her, but like then the thing with the matching of the cards, and then I don't know, it kind of feels like it was feeding into a possibility between them two. Then let's see. Let me do the bowling, and he sees her on a date. I always thought it was her, like this lady. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. Just they kept showing her. I never thought it was her. It was never gonna be her, but I liked that she was kind of just nuts and crazy. And then you meet the guy, and you could tell Sean was jealous. Then the whole thing at the date and the roasting and this entire thing. The episode was fun. And then her with the rubbing of the head, and then the crying and being hysterical over something like, I don't know, like she was really, really attached really, really quickly. Makes it kind of crazy. And then the dad and everything just kind of worked for me. Even the ending, when he was breaking it down, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't catch it. I thought it was the leprechaun guy, but like, I was like, it's either him or it's the other lady that's running it. Or then when they're like, oh, they're together, like maybe they're together. Never would have thought it was the other blonde lady. But yeah, the thing with I love that at the end, right? They never say, like, there's never an indication that Sean actually copied off of her, but that Sean didn't copy off of her. You know what I mean? I like that we as the viewers aren't supposed to know. I mean, we can tell that it comes off like he didn't, or at least to me, it comes off like he didn't copy. That was a legitimate thing. They both wrote the thing together, and then the chemistry and everything about it was there, right? They matched on all the questions 100%, like they are meant to be together. But then Sean I think lies and says that he copied off her, right? But earlier in the thing, when they talked about it, Sean played into the whole, when she's like, when one of them was like, I'm going to the bathroom, and the one was like getting a drink. It was like this whole thing, right? I'm like, oh wait, that means that this is real. I thought he would copy off her and he was just trying to get like flirt with her. But no, I think he legitimately matched with her, and they actually are like meant to be together, at least for a couple seasons. We'll see what happens. I don't know how many seasons she's in the show or anything, but we'll see. And yeah, that's the ending. And then Gus and him just hanging out. I liked the episode. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was funny. It made me laugh. I thought the story was really good. I thought that the interesting angle of the people being in the wood, in the fields and all that. The thing about me with this show, right? This show just has to be fun, right? If the episode is fun, but also the crime is interesting and the chemistry and all, like that's all it needs, right? Because it's never gonna, according to people that you guys have told me that the show's never gonna be like this serious tone ever. And that's the thing about Castle. I'm a huge Castle fan, so that's the only thing I really have to compare to this. But in Castle, it has comedy, but it also blended it with real serious tones at times. And this one feels like, no, it's just meant to be like a palate cleanser, just a fun time, good time, and rarely will we ever get serious tones. I'm very curious if that's ever going to happen and we're ever going to get that. But I enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you guys did as well. Like I said before in the beginning, if you guys like this and you want the full uncut, unedited version, head over to Patreon. You can get that for $1, so you can get me, like me watching this with you guys, and just an hour of me hanging out and watching with you guys. And you can get, for $1, you can get like 10 episodes ahead. Like it's the $1 show that is plenty of episodes ahead. So head over there, check it out, see what you guys think. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.